Dr. Michelle Mazur, the CEO of Communication Rebel and the host of the Rebel Speaker podcast. And we help speakers get paid by creating a message that matters to audiences and the people who book speakers. And you can find out all about me at drmichellemazur.com. So how I work with speakers and entrepreneurs and business owners as a speech coach, which I've never really liked, / speaking strategist, is I am very much focused on the message development. So thinking not only about what does your audience need from your speech, so that if you want clients, they're curious and they want to take the next step with you, but also, why does your message matter to the organizations that you want to hire you? So we craft the speech from that point of view with the ultimate goal of getting you booked and getting you more clients into your business. I've been actually giving feedback to speakers for 28 years. So it was something when I was learning how to be a speaker, it was required of us to do peer-to-peer feedback. And I'm really good at it. And I've always been really good at it. And so it's been one of these things that I have done my entire life. Well, since I was like 15 and I'm 44 now. And it has led me to a PhD in communication. So now I work with speakers in two different ways. I have a program called Speech That Converts for people who are already out there and speaking and they're not seeing the results that they want. So they're not getting the bookings they want. They're not getting clients or as many clients as they would like every time they speak. So we figure out what's going on and we fix that. And then I have a Speak for Impact mentorship where it's really focused on building out the speaking side of your business by figuring out what's the best business model for speaking for your business and then crafting the message that people want to hear. Really good question. I think because this is my second round of Fresh. So the first time I signed up, it was really about getting more ongoing support because I feel as business owners, it's like whack-a-mole. Like there are problems always popping up in your business. And when you're the CEO and, yes, you might have a team, but you're kind of in charge of figuring out that stuff, those problems that happen. And so I liked Fresh because it was that ongoing support. I know that I can pop into the Facebook group, ask a question. I could do a back pocket TLC with Amber and get my questions answered. So that was really the reason. It's just like I felt like I needed more support and just help for when fires started and I didn't know how to handle them. Some of my friends who were in it in the past. So people like Maggie Patterson were in Fresh and they talked very highly of Amber. So it was really, like you were saying at the beginning, it was about relationships, right? Like some of my friends were in there and they were business owners who were doing well and I trusted them. So I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm interested in what Amber's all about. Monthly mastermind, the speed masterminding calls, because I always find those very helpful. Like even when I show up and I don't necessarily have a challenge in my business, sometimes just kind of talking about in general what's going on leads to new ideas and helping other people with their businesses. It also leads to new ideas for your business and helps you solve problems. And so that has been my favorite part of Fresh is the monthly mastermind calls. I never miss those. It has to be like an act of God for me to miss those calls. So that's my favorite part. Like it's worth the price of admission just for the mastermind calls. And those have been great for me because there are times in your business where things just don't go well. And the fact is that you can just like put 15 minutes on Amber's calendar and talk through the problem that you're having or the issue that you're having is amazing. And she always has such great feedback and insight. And even like my last back pocket TLC, I was talking to her about the Speech That Converts funnel that I'm currently building out. And it was really funny because I just wanted a second set of eyes on it. And so I called her and we're talking about it. And I was just like, so this is what I'm thinking. And she's like, Yeah, that's awesome. And it was just good to have that confirmation, like, okay, I'm not too in my head on this. I am on the right track. You know, she's great at sales process and funnels. So it was just really good to have that confirmation, because sometimes you just need to talk it out with someone. It was good for my business because I always got the support I needed on demand. And I could conquer any issue that cropped up in my business because I knew I had Amber in my back pocket and the community in my back pocket. Don't have to do everything to get amazing value, because there is a lot in Freshly Implemented, because there's the open office hours, there's the power hours, Amber's always adding content. And for me, it was like, what is most important in my business for where I am? So if you are at the beginning of your business, you're just starting out, you will definitely want to consume all of that content that Amber's going to bring to you, because it'll give you a solid foundation. But if you're further along, like I am, I really started picking and choosing. So like there might be a power hour that I watched, there could be 6 of them that I didn't. And I knew that I really wanted to focus on the masterminds and the back pocket TLC sessions. So pick and choose what you need, and know that you don't have to do everything to get enormous value out of the program. It's a great community. Amber is super smart. And if she doesn't know the answer, she has a great network where she can find out the answer for you. So it's almost a no-brainer to join it, just for the support and the community that you get access to during the year.